What's up guys, Steve here, and man, there is a lot that unfolded yesterday evening. This is your stimulus check, stimulus package, and unemployment update. As yesterday late evening, I let you guys know right away that we received word that new stimulus checks would be included in the new stimulus package. But we also received word that in addition to that, they were going to be significantly cutting unemployment benefits. And all of this is happening in a new stimulus package, a new proposal that was just released yesterday evening. So I'm going to get you caught up as to everything that unfolded yesterday, where we currently stand as of right now, Wednesday morning, December the 9th, because we're expecting a whole lot more to unfold later on today. So I want to get you caught up as of right now. So I'm going to dive into all the details for you, get you caught up on everything. But before we do, if you like and appreciate these video updates, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. Be sure to ever so gently destroy the like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Like button, dropping comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them. It helps out the channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you're not already a part of the viewing community, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload these video updates, you can get notified right away and know what's happening. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. But now let's dive into the latest that has been unfolding in the stimulus saga. All right, guys, so yesterday evening, I let you know that we were going to be getting stimulus checks. Now, they cut them in half, but the good news is they're going to be including them. So they're going to be $600 stimulus checks. But wait, there's more. This is going to be part of a huge comprehensive stimulus package that was just introduced yesterday evening. Take a look at this. Link in the description below to the article that reads, Mnuchin floats a new $916 billion White House stimulus plan. The top line, the Trump administration Tuesday announced that it had offered a $916 billion stimulus proposal to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, further complicating lawmakers' last-ditch effort to craft and pass a new pandemic aid before the end of the year. Quickly, let me correct myself. As I said, a huge comprehensive stimulus package. Now, this is comprehensive, but it's not necessarily huge, not compared to where we were before the elections when negotiations had an overall price tag of $1.8 trillion. We're literally at half of that, but this is larger in comparison to some of the standalone provisions or the bills that have been proposed by Mitch McConnell. Speaking of which, we're going to be discussing Mitch further on in the video and some of the comical things that he had to say yesterday as well. But first, I want to share with you guys the official statement that came out from Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin regarding this new proposal. Link in the description below to this statement that reads, Speaker Pelosi and I spoke today at 5 p.m. on behalf of the President. I presented a $916 billion proposal, which is a slightly larger package than the bipartisan proposal of $908 billion. This proposal includes money for state and local governments and robust liability protection for businesses, schools, and universities. So just to clarify, with that statement, he's saying Democrats, Republicans, I have both of your main priorities included in this bill, as Democrats are saying there is no deal without state and local government funding, and Republicans are saying there's no deal without liability protection. They both are wanting that, and he's saying they are both included in my proposal. In addition, it reads, as part of this proposal, we will fund it with $140 billion in unused funds from the Paycheck Protection Program and $429 billion in Treasury funds. So what he's saying is, if you're worried about the national debt, we are just going to be reallocating unused funds from the CARES Act, so you don't have to worry about that. In addition, he says, Chief Meadows and I have reviewed this proposal with the President, Leader McConnell, and Leader McCarthy. So he's saying top Republican officials are already on board with this as well. And he says, I look forward to achieving bipartisan agreements so we can provide this critical economic relief to American workers, families, and businesses. So the initial reaction is, sounds great, right? Democrats are getting what they want, Republicans are getting what they want, and we're going to be getting stimulus checks. But wait, there's something that you need to know that they're not coming out and saying right away, and that is that in order to have an agreement, one of the things that they wanted to see was a stimulus package proposal that was under $1 trillion. And in order for them to accomplish that and include stimulus checks, they're saying that they're going to have to take something out. And what are they proposing taking out that they're not telling you about? It is the unemployment enhancement of $300 per week that was included in the bipartisan proposal. That is totally coming out. So I'm going to be diving into that. It's further into the article. First, let's go through some of these key points in this article. And the last one is going to be where they mention that they're taking out that unemployment boost. All right, you guys. So link in the description below to this article that provides a list of key points that we're going to go through of things that you need to know about this new stimulus package proposal. Now, the first being that this is an entirely new proposal. This is not the $908 billion bipartisan lawmakers bill. Do not get this confused with that one. And this is not Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's $500 billion bill either, which he himself has ditched his own bill to support this new $916 billion proposal. In addition to that, we just read that White House Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin said they're going to be reallocating unused funds from the CARES Act to help fund this, so they're hoping that it's not going to be putting a significant amount of additional debt on our nation. Next bullet says that this has support from Republicans. They want to see this passed. Next bullet says that Mnuchin mentioned that Republicans and Democrats should get behind this because he's tapping in on both of the key issues of things they want to see in this proposal. And the next one, listen to this. The Washington Post reported on Tuesday evening that Mnuchin's proposal would also include $600 direct payments to Americans, but no additional federal supplemental unemployment benefits. That means the $300 per week FPUC boost, gone. But it says, though emergency unemployment programs set to expire at the end of the year would be extended, and that is PUA and PEUC is safe. They are still planning on providing an extension for those federal unemployment benefits. And lastly, they compare it to the $908 billion bipartisan proposal. And it says, which is still being negotiated, but would provide that $300 weekly unemployment boost. And it would provide it for 4 months and $160 billion in state and local government aid and a liability shield. So they're saying this already has those things, Mnuchin, and it excludes stimulus checks, though. So we have one proposal that has checks but no unemployment boost, and another proposal that has the unemployment boost but no checks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Which would you prefer to see? Personally, I think we should try to get them both in there. Now, we already saw Nancy Pelosi and Democrats respond to this proposal. Here is the official letter that came out yesterday that reads, Pelosi-Schumer joint statement on new White House offer on emergency pandemic relief. And it reads, while it is progress that Leader McConnell has signed off on a $916 billion offer that is based off of the bipartisan framework, the president's proposal must not be allowed to obstruct the bipartisan congressional talks that are underway. Members of the House and Senate have been engaged in a good faith negotiations and continue to make progress. The bipartisan talks are the best hope for a bipartisan solution. The president's proposal starts by cutting the unemployment insurance proposal being discussed by bipartisan members of the House and Senate from $180 billion to $40 billion. This is unacceptable. So basically what we just read is that Nancy Pelosi said that she is not impressed with this new proposal and she wants them to focus on that $908 billion bipartisan lawmakers bill that includes that $300 per week unemployment boost. Now, speaking of not being impressed, yesterday Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell came out and made a statement saying, hey, if Republicans and Democrats can't come to an agreement on state and local government funding and liability protection for businesses, let's just throw them both out. To which nobody was impressed. And later on that day, we saw Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell come out and say that he was going to be supporting Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin's new proposal, which included both of them. So I just thought that was a little bit funny. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about Mitch McConnell yesterday. So today, it's likely we're going to see if Congress is going to support that new bill that came out yesterday that has stimulus checks but no unemployment boost, or is Congress going to support that bipartisan lawmakers bill that has the boost but no checks? Will we get the checks? Will we get the boost? Will we get both? Will we get neither? We're going to be finding out here very soon, and as soon as we get word, I'll be sure to let you guys know. And in addition to that, today, Congress is going to be voting on a stopgap funding bill to extend out their deadline another week out till December 18th. And I'm telling you right now, it's very likely it's going to pass. This is going to depend on a government shutdown, and when it comes to Congress's money, they're going to pass something. So in my opinion, it's very possible I might be wrong, but in my opinion, this is going to pass and they're going to continue on this saga for another week. But as soon as I get word, I'll be sure to let you know here on the channel. Well, you guys, that is your stimulus check, unemployment, and stimulus package update as of this morning, Wednesday, December the 9th. And as more information rolls out, hopefully it doesn't come out while I'm uploading this video again, as things are changing by the minute, it seems like. But as it comes out, I will be sure to keep you guys up to date and let you know right away. Now, if you haven't already, if you could do me a quick favor, if you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to smash the like button ever so gently. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And if you're not already a part of the viewing community, then why haven't you already smashed the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way as soon as I upload these videos, you can get the notifications right away and be up to date on what's unfolding. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I'll be sure to keep you up to date. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.